What's up, Fresh Squad? It has been some time. It has definitely been some time, and I apologize. I want to say I apologize. Firstly, I just started getting a boom of subscribers, and then I vanish like the freaking Avatar.
When the world needed him most, he vanished.
All right, and I apologize for that. But life happens. Nothing bad happened. More good things were happening outside of this YouTube thing just as I started. But now I'm back. Definitely have some more time for you guys. I'm starting out getting a space that I can move to that is a bit more comfortable, that I can be shooting videos more consistently, because where I'm at right now, it's not the best spot to be shooting videos. A lot of disturbances, etc, etc, etc. But I'm back and definitely gonna keep pushing forward to get these videos out to you guys, because this is a growing community over here, and I see where this thing is gonna be bigger than maybe even I thought it would be, and I'm gonna keep pushing to get this content to you guys. Now, I want to thank you guys so far for the subscriptions that have been coming in. I think when I stopped, I was at like 100 and something. I'm at 200 plus, pushing 300, which is fantastic. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, liking, all the good stuff. And let's get into the video today. You already see the title. You already know what it's about. Let's get right into it. Oh, but before, if you haven't subscribed yet, it's the first time you're on my channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment your favorite fragrance currently for the summer, because we're still in the summer. So let me know what's your favorite fragrance for the summer. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it. But did you subscribe yet? Okay, good. Let's get right into it. Okay, so first fragrance we are talking about today is actually one that is pretty new on the list of fragrances that I have gotten my nose on recently, and that has also been released. It is going to be Tom Ford's Black Orchid Eau de Toilette. Now, a lot of you guys in the fragrance community already know of the original Tom Ford Black Orchid. Beautifully done fragrance. A lot of you guys who aren't really into the fragrance community and you're just watching to see what fragrances you can get compliments with, this is a new fragrance in the Tom Ford line. I'm sure you know the Tom Ford brand. Very exquisite brand, expensive, high-end brand that has been around for quite some time. And this fragrance I only got a sample of because I don't believe in buying fragrances blindly. I have to smell it first, and I have loved this one so far. It smells quite similar to the original one, which is a deep, sweet, and kind of chocolatey fragrance that people absolutely love. However, the difference is that with the original one, it was a bit more leaning on the niche side of things, meaning that it's not one of those mass appealing fragrances. Yes, a lot of people would love it, but it's one of those fragrances that was done in a way where you kind of have to think about it. So you smell it at first and you're like, what is this I'm smelling? Yes, it smells good, but how good does it smell to me? This one I think is gonna change that a bit. It's a bit more fresher, not too sweet. Still sweet, but not too sweet as the original. Not too deep as well. It's a lighter side of things that I think this could definitely be worn more in the summer as opposed to the original, which was, in my opinion, really just for cooler times. This one is fantastic. Okay, so it is advertised online as more leaning towards a women's fragrance, but I actually saw this in the men's section, and you can find this in the men's section of fragrance stores. So I think they aren't quite sure if they want to market it as a unisex fragrance or a women's fragrance. However, I think it does stick right into the middle of a unisex fragrance. Now, it does take a certain type of guy to pull off a fragrance like this. Gotta be confident, firstly. But it does smell nice. I have been having people smell this fragrance. They have been telling me that they love how it smells. A girl actually says it smells pretty, so you can tell that it does lean a little bit on the feminine side, but a guy can wear this as well. Great fragrance. It is a spicy, ambery, floral type of fragrance, so you're gonna get some sweetness in there. It has some pepper. You're gonna bring a little bit of that spice and a lot of patchouli in there, but the good kind of patchouli, not the deep type of patchouli that can be kind of offensive to some people. Great fragrance. I think you guys should definitely get a sample first before you just go ahead and blindly buy this. But if you're in the Fresh Squad, then you already know we don't blind buy fragrances over here. So go get your nose on this fragrance. It goes from anywhere from $80 to $104, depending on where you buy it and what size bottle you buy it. Don't buy it retail. Okay, so next one I'm going with is one that I was not really impressed with at first smell and first testing, but it has definitely grown on me. And what I'm talking about today is Parfums de Marly Percival. Now, this one, I still stand by my original opinion of it. It is a basic smelling fragrance in the fragrance world if you're that deep in the rabbit hole of fragrances. However, fantastic, mass appealing fragrance. You won't go wrong with this. Anyone that smells this will love it, or most people will love it. It's very mass appealing, has good projection as well. You'll probably get somewhere around 3 to 4 hours depending on how many sprays you do. And scent profile, great, safe fragrance. The only reason I still stick by what I said original of it being basic is because it's from Parfums de Marly. They are a niche house, and this fragrance I thought would have been a bit more interesting, a bit more deep, but I guess they were just trying to be pretty safe with this fragrance, and nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with that at all. But everyone who has smelled this fragrance has loved it. Haven't gotten a bad review. Heard it smells very woody, smells like an adventurous guy, and it is really accurate assessment of the fragrance. Woody, clean smelling fragrance, smells kind of like a generic men's shower gel, but a bougie version or a more expensive version of it. Higher quality, good fragrance, can't lose with it. It's going for around $100 and something to $200 something, depending on where you get it. If you get it for a discount, I got this for less than $150. I got it on a great deal. Great fragrance. I would recommend you getting if you get it at a great deal like me. I would not recommend paying $200 for this though. Sorry, Parfums de Marly. Okay, next up we got the OG bad boy on the list, Chrome Azzaro. Now this is going to be the cheapest one on this list. Very affordable fragrance. You can get this anywhere for around $30, $40. Very cheap, very safe. One of those fragrances that I like but women love. So it's one of those fragrances that you may think it's all right, but trust me, you're gonna get compliments. Has a decent amount of projection. It's cheap, so you can overspray it as well to get the best out of it, and it's just a sure winner. Any situation you can wear this for day, evening, or night. You can wear this anytime. Safe fragrance. Most of you guys probably have seen this or worn this or heard of this before, so ain't got too much to say about it. Chrome Azzaro, great fragrance, safe. You can grab it without any doubts. This is one I can say can definitely buy, but don't buy fragrances. It's weird. Okay, since we're sticking on fragrances that are OG and safe and a bit more cost effective and a bit more easily accessible, let's go with Dior Sauvage Eau de Parfum. I'm sure you've heard of this fragrance like a million times by now, and I know it can get frustrating, but it's so safe, it's so good, it's so sure that the only reason it's hated is because of its popularity. Most guys have worn this before, most girls have smelled this on guys before, so that's the only downside. However, you can still step into places, impress people. It's safe. You can wear this to work, grocery store, wherever, date night. You'll still get compliments. Safe. long-lasting fragrance. I still haven't bought the full bottle yet. I recently got this little mini size here simply because of a fragrance that I bought that is actually also on this list. Paid full retail for. I never pay full retail, but I couldn't find this fragrance online, so it's one I'm gonna talk about next. But Dior Sauvage Eau de Parfum, sure winner. Or you can get the Eau de Toilette as well. Parfum, not much paper really. Go crazy for that one, but EDT, Eau de Toilette, or Eau de Parfum, EDP, could get anyone, sure winners. Okay, so now we're talking about the fragrance that actually made me spend $200. $200.
Broke, nigga, I'm broke!
$200. Gucci Guilty Elixir de Parfum. I kind of actually like this green box. I didn't even get the plastic covering on it apparently, but the guy guaranteed me. Shout out to Colin at Dillard's. Guys gotta at least see it. It's an elixir, so it is very powerful, and they don't have a lot of it either. So this is, I believe, 2.0. Yes, 2.0. Not really much in there, but you don't need much. A little goes a very long way. This is one of those fragrances as well that I also did not get behind 100% when I first smelled it. However, that's why it's good to test a fragrance multiple times by getting samples, etc. I started to fall in love with this, and then I started to fall in love with the compliments that I received with this. Like crazy compliments, and it became so crazy that I just said, I'm just gonna get this. I needed new fragrances anyway. After a while, you kind of get bored of the same scent, so I need a new fragrance anyway. It could have went cheaper, got maybe more fragrances, because I have like 3 in my cart right now that I'm trying to get. So I probably should have did that first, but you know, it is what it is. You only live once. I got that. I know I don't need to buy another because it goes a long way, and that's not something that I'll be wearing often. That's a special occasion fragrance if you ask me. Date night, business meeting, you want to impress somebody. That's the one that you wear, that you walk in somewhere and they're like, who is that? Who is that? Yeah, that's one of those fragrances. Very powerful fragrance. It projects a lot. Like I said earlier, a little goes a long way. So you're gonna want to be light on the sprays because you will choke yourself out, and you will get to hate the fragrance if you spray too much. Doesn't matter how great a fragrance smells. If you're choking yourself out, you quickly turn from loving to hating this fragrance. So be careful of that. That almost happened to me with this. Great fragrance. It kind of smells like Amouage Reflection, man. Kind of smells like that one. Great fragrance. This one is a little bit more sweet. Some people says it kind of smells a little feminine, but it's mostly masculine, and it will get you compliments. I recommend getting your nose on a sample. Great fragrance. Kind of expensive. You can't really get it online right now. That's exactly why I bought it retail. So it's gonna run you around $200 with taxes on all those fun stuff in there. So be careful of that, but smell a sample first. Go to your closest fragrance store, smell this fragrance, and you decide for yourself if it's something that you will like to have. And lastly on the list, it is going to be 1 Million Lucky. This is another fragrance that you can't get online for a while now. This one is actually discontinued. I don't think Gucci Guilty is. Gucci Guilty Elixir is discontinued yet. It's just pretty hard to get, probably because of limited supplies. They probably didn't make that much, but this one, great fragrance, discontinued. You can only get this retail. Underrated fragrance as well. It's so great, but it didn't kick off like I think 1 million expected. Didn't kick off like how I think it would have, because it's so great. But I guess that's why they discontinued it not long after releasing it. Great fragrance, has some honey in there. I believe some hazelnut as well. Sweet masculine fragrance that will probably get you lucky. Probably, because it's not just the fragrance. You gotta have some words behind the fragrance. But yeah, 1 million lucky. I think it is the best one in the line. That's just my opinion. A lot of other people would disagree and say to other fragrance, but I think it's the most unique out of all the 1 million fragrances and the most attention grabbing one out of all of them. Because it is discontinued and you can only get it retail, it's going to be somewhere around 110, 120 thereabout for a full size bottle of that. I would say get it, hold on to it. You can probably bump up the price and sell it back. I'm not trying to teach you how to flip and make money, but that's something you can do. But I'm gonna keep this for life. I'm gonna keep spraying this. Don't think I'll be getting a backup bottle because it's not something you can wear everywhere. Great fragrance regardless. I recommend getting that, and that's just my 2 cents on it. Nice fragrance, good projection, and also it's not too expensive either, $100 really. So grab it, get a sample, go to your fragrance store, spray it on you, see if you like it. I don't think you'll regret it, and ladies love it as well, trust me. Okay, so that is my list of best smelling summer fragrances. Now, obviously this list is subjective. There are some other fragrances that you could put on there, but like I've said before in previous videos, I do not recommend fragrances that I have not smelled and tested myself or have gotten compliments on. I usually get compliments on fragrances if they smell good. So if I don't get a compliment, if I don't like how it smells, if it doesn't project nicely, I'll still recommend it and I'll let you know. But usually if I don't get compliments, if it doesn't smell good to me, then I won't be recommending those fragrances. But I will be coming with more videos of fragrances that I have recently tested and liked. So remember guys, like, subscribe, comment telling me what's your favorite summer fragrance right now, and until next time, I'll see y'all on the next video. I guess it won't be long until the next video. You'll see. I'm back on my grind, okay? I'm back on my grind and I'm here to stay. Told y'all that. No matter how long I'm gone, I'm coming right back. But I won't be gone long this time. I promise. Like, subscribe. I will see you on the next one. All right? Big up.